Well, I've got a question for you, Graham. Your little micro. Did you count to wash more than once?
Yeah, with my mint sauce. Well,
Yeah.
I had to come through the customs. What are they called?
Customs. Border.
I only had carry-on baggage, so I can only have 100 mils of anything.
I don't think about 50.
So that's
not even that.
Yeah, that's not even that's 50 mil. Could have had two of them. Don't worry, they sell them in town. Right. So what I'm going to do with you, my friends. Welcome back. Sorry about that. We were trying to do something where we could actually get your comments up on the screen. We could go out on more than one platform, but the internet gods did not want to play ball. So we are using normal camera that we normally do. Echo and sync issues. What now? Now, Pineapple Boy, you've got echo now, because that would be really bad because this is my phone. Don't leave us in suspense. Sync is gone, but echo is still there.
That's all.
Why is there an echo? Why would there be an echo? This is just my phone. It's not going through anything. It's not going through a microphone. Or...
Try the microphone just to see if it's.
No. Okay.
Just see if that's curved. I think he's winding us up, and yes, he's doing.
Oh, I don't know. No echo here, says Ian.
Ah, he's winding. Yeah, winding us up, Mr. Pineapple Boy.
Ooh, my end, says Pineapple Boy. Maybe you had two feeds on at the same time.
2 feet.
Two feeds, like two browser windows.
Oh, I get you.
Or tabs. How's that? Because there's a mic that we just plugged in above the camera. Can you just let us know if that's okay, so we can crack on with all the work we've got to do today? Gone quiet now. Okay, let's take it. Right, let's just stay on the phone.
Why doesn't my microphone?
I don't know why nothing
it
works.
works perfectly well on my camera.
I don't know why everything has to be harder than it has to be.
I blame Brexit.
It's all Brexit's fault. Oh my god, the shit is hitting the fan in Brexit land. Oh my god. Have you seen the news today about the bin men?
Oh, the bin men! There's gonna be rubbish everywhere. I've just made a video on that. I've got loads later today. There's gonna be maggots crawling over the bags, up the doors, and in through your letterbox that there is. Yeah. Because apparently they can't get the lorry drivers. Oh my god, not them again. And the supermarkets.
They can't. So
no, but the supermarkets
are paying them 30 grand more to become lorry drivers. And the bin men are like, oh, cheers, mate. See you later. We're off.
It's called musical chairs.
So there's going to be no there's no CO2 there's no feed to feed the turkeys. There's no CO2 to kill the turkeys because you need it for the bolt guns for killing the turkeys.
And also it subdues them as well. Plus the packaging is used for that as well. Plus getting the bear out of the barrel. Plus putting the fizz in some beer.
We've got no way of packaging the turkeys because all the EU migrant workers have gone home. We've got no vets to make sure that the veterinary sanitary requirements are taken care of in the slaughterhouse because a lot of those vets are actually from the EU, a lot of them from Spain actually, so they're not there. We haven't got the lorry drivers to bring the turkeys from the turkey farm to the supermarket, and when they get to the supermarkets, which they won't, there's no freaking power because gas prices have gone up by over 200% in the UK.
But also
nowhere else.
But also because the gas prices have gone up, they can't actually afford to do the fertilizer to make the CO2 gas in the UK because there's about 2 plants in the UK.
Yeah.
Making CO2 gas.
And 2 of them are closed down.
Yeah, because it's got too expensive.
Yeah.
So it's a cheap product normally.
Do you know what? That was a good timing for me, wasn't it? To get out of Britain.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone in Britain. But yeah, that's anyway. Right. Okay. Let's not talk about Brexit. Depressing. Let's go.
I think it's hilarious.
Let's go into the bathroom. Okay. So.
We did.
As I was trying to explain earlier, before my camera went tits up on me, the shower is very open here, which is fine. You can see out over the island, but we want a door putting here. We want panels putting up between these 2 pieces here, all the way up. We need panels there as well. Not all the way to the top, probably just to sort of just above head height. And for the toilet here as well, we want to put a door. We want to put a door in here. So we started a little bit yesterday. Marcus has put this.
I fixed it, yeah. I've just done a joint.
Grip in here, this G clamp.
It's like a half lap type of joint. I'll show you. So basically, if I don't do that, it'll fall down and hit your head. So literally in there, like so. So all I've done is I cut that first, and then if you're watching this, you might see, I'll just literally put the bit of wood behind it, then marked around it, then cut that out to marry up. That's not too bad.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, so that'll be fixed into that one there. Plus there'll be another noggin in the back here just to get the twist out. It's a bit twisted, this bit of wood is. But we use what we got, haven't we?
Yeah.
So, not too bad, is it? It's better than butt joint, because it's going to be wobbly or butt joint. I could have done a scarf joint, but I'd have to take so much material out here, plus there's no nails coming from the boards, so you're not really fancy cutting all the way down there like so. A scarf joint is when you've got like 2 angular cuts and marry up, usually 1 in 4 at least, sometimes 1 in 8. Yeah, so it isn't really ideal. So just that. It work.
It'll work.
It'll work. That's not the hung side. The hung side, the bit that we take the doors on this side here.
Yeah, cool.
So the weight of the door will be there, and it's going to open to here.
Okay, so what size do you need the panels for this door? Because you've already got a load of them that cut to size, aren't we?
It doesn't really matter too much because as long as it covers your already
No, I mean we've already got some that are cut to 5 foot.
Be that high, yeah.
So do you want me to
5
cut?
foot.
Do you want me to cut another one to 5 foot now, so I can
If it got,
start on something?
Well, it was 5 foot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Should we double check that before you get away?
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain it is 5 foot, but yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Why don't I measure this? Right, pickle. Oh God,
Pickle.
Cables.
Oh, which one, dog? Which one to me?
No, it says pickle there, but in Spanish, pican.
Well, then the offcuts you got that one could come off actually.
Yeah, that come off, and then we'll use the offcuts to
Yeah.
go up here. We've got a few bits. Here's
We
the
might have
piece
some-
here that used to be part of my chicken house.
Oh,
Part of my coop.
there's that piece there as well.
Yeah, there's a couple pieces there. So I'll
Wide enough for anything else?
I'll
No,
start
no,
cutting them up. So how many do we need? 1, 2, 3. We're gonna take this off.
Yeah, get rid of that.
For-
Put that back on again.
What about that little gap there? It doesn't matter, does it?
It doesn't matter, but why don't you just go all the way up and just get neat? So it all looks like it should be together. It look better.
Because that has got a bit taken out of it. Look.
Yeah, I see that.
So you're gonna end up with a little gap there. Otherwise, you'd need to replace that bit of wood. I suppose we could cut it.
We could
there.
there again. We
and
could
then-
cut a sliver and put it in there, couldn't we?
Yeah, yeah.
It'd be neater. Don't you think it'd be neater?
Be neater. Okay, all right.
Sorry,
We will be neat.
Am I being pedantic?
We will be neat. All right.
It's quite hard
So,
to be pedantic here.
so people watching, hello, hello. All 12 of you. Would you like to watch Marcus doing what Marcus does, or would you like to watch me cut wood? Vote now.
I'm doing my Debbie McGee.
Because I'm going to go at that side of the wood. So, no
Well,
one
I need
said
to get
anything.
organised anyway first, so
No
it
one
might be
was
quite funny to
waiting.
watch Graham cut wood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, do measurements.
Together.
Okay, you go your tools together. I'll go get the measurements of these.
I'll
need
take that
that.
off. So I need a hammer.
Need my
I've
tickling
got
stick.
those boards off. I'll take this gallows bracket off there as well while we're at it.
Okay.
It's called a gallows bracket. That thing in the corner there. It's called a gallows bracket because they used to. Oh, wait, there, that's it. It's been my Demi McGee. Yeah. Because like for instance, the gallows, the hangman, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Marcus, we've had one vote for Marcus. They want to watch you, mate.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
So go to the toilet first, so you watch that as well. No? Okay. I don't really want to try it. I made that up. Right. Tools. I need to get some tools together first. Right. Where are my tools?
Right, it's
You got a
9.5
chisel?
inches.
Stop bragging. I know it. I've seen it. Oh, you didn't know that, did you? Right. Hammer.
You've got a set square.
A set square. That. Oh god. Was I using that out there? I used last, didn't you? I think I used that out there, don't we?
Should be here. I just used the back of the saw.
Be careful, because it's not very accurate.
Sorry, my stuff. Oh God, I just kicked the stuff in.
Oh, poor cat. You cat beat
I
her.
didn't see you there, mate.
I think you did that. Oh, that's gone.
Messed twice, cut once. Well, you said you wanted to watch
That's
Marcus.
what my father used to say. Might be where I went wrong.
Go on then. You look, I know you want to watch Marcus, but he's not doing anything at the moment. So, just to keep things interesting, hello. You found me a square.
Square.
There you go.
Well, it looks like it's been hit with a hammer. That's strange. Why would you do that?
Now this piece of wood's a bit discoloured. It doesn't matter. We're gonna whitewash. We're gonna whitewash the whole house before we go. That's the plan. That's the plan. Whether we manage to do it or not is another matter. Can I get a bit more of a wider angle on that? No, I can't. That's not a good sound, is it? Do I need some more wax on this?
You put the wax on it, but someone's been using the saw outside where they should be using it, and they're screwed it up. That was definitely screwed. Better for that saw there, mate. That was even more screwed.
What do you mean you've been using it outside?
I've been using it on the stairs and stuff like that, and it's just ruined it.
What do you do?
Just back a bit outside that. Put a bit of lubrication. You know that, don't you? On there. Oh. What have I said? I said nothing. I was talking about the lubrication.
He's not like this when the camera's off, you know. He's pretty normal. He's quite a nice guy, actually.
I'm not. I'm
When
very.
the camera's on, it's like, ooh, matron.
Mate, I love Carry On. Do you like Carry On?
Can you pass the bigger one? Oh, a bigger one. Woo! Okay, then the smaller one. Oh, you got a small one, have you? Ooh, you need the magnifying glass, do you? Ooh. Oh my god.
I think I'm getting on this
Another
nerves.
5 weeks of this. Ah! Thank you for lubing me up.
Oh, you like to be
Oh,
a bit of lube.
That's like going
I've never been
on.
called
My
normal.
name is Sid James.
You're normal. No one says I'm
As
normal.
soon as the camera goes off, he goes, what I'll do.
I do go quiet.
What I'm going to do one day, right? I'm going to set the camera up, filming, so you can watch, and I won't tell Marcus the camera's on, and it'll just be normal Marcus.
Do I have to?
Yeah.
Actually, I made that comment before in my videos. Some people say, "Do you normally talk like that?" I suppose I don't want calm, but when I get excited, I go a bit like husky. And I've kind of lost my voice a bit since I've been doing these videos. It's a bit weird.
Well, I'm going to just check if this little piece is the right size.
Anyway, grey is boring.
What? I'm boring.
Yeah, you're boring. You're grey. I'll get that through that now. I actually came to do something and I forgot what it is. I'm losing my marbles. I had a span in my hand a minute ago. I put it down somewhere. I'm distracted.
You got distracted because you were making crude comments. To the
I do not make
Right,
crude comments.
You make crude
Everybody
comments.
else who get the wrong end of the stick.
Ooh, step.
Yeah.
Ooh, and ooh. My stepdaughters might be watching this. Can you?
But they wouldn't understand. Actually, they probably understand more than we do.
Yeah, they probably do, mate.
Can you imagine in schools these days? The internet. Oh, yeah. In my day.
Well, you know, you've got the problems, the inherent problems of the internet of children getting access to stuff that they really shouldn't be
I know, that is
looking
a
at.
bit.
But at the same time, you've got a generation who seem to be the most empathetic.
Oh, well, I'm
I
not
mean,
denying that.
No,
They've got a lot to learn, though. They have. They don't know what
Well,
a cucumber is, or a pineapple, or a pepper.
What the hell? haven't you got a taxi to drive? Kids these days don't know what a lime is. Silly children.
I don't know what I've done with that.
Everyone's got an opinion of what they should teach in school. And generally speaking,
No, I think so. I think it'd
it's
be quite nice if kids had a little bit of education on how to survive. It'll be funny. We're heading towards an apocalyptic event. Oh.
I mean global climate change.
That as well. And Brexit. I blame Brexit.
Well, we have spent 5 years dealing with Brexit rather than dealing with the climate.
That's a very valid point.
And we've wasted so much time. We're going to wait till the next 5 years dealing with
Well, what about that clip you found about Boris Johnson and the fact that he was a denier? You showed me yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, it was climate change denier, and he was using the work of Piers Corbyn. Yeah.
Your daughters might be watching.
Yes. What I was going to say is, I was going to try and dig out an old photo of me from when I was outside the WTO in Geneva in Switzerland back in 2018.
Oh, was it the one with the big fountain?
Yes.
In the lake?
Yes, there's a big fountain in the lake.
Oh.
And yes, I did do an amusing picture in front of it. But yeah.
Did you kind of like position yourself strategically?
Yeah, I did. Of course I did. But I remember coming out and I was just I spoke to these proper trade experts in Geneva whose job it is to work on trade agreements and trade negotiations and settlements, what do they call it? Dispute settlements, things like that. And I was only there for 2 days, spoke to a lot of people, and at the end of it I was just like, oh my God, like we've got to stop this, we've got to stop Brexit, but I don't have the money, I don't have the friends in high places, I don't have the influence, I didn't go to a posh private school. And so my ability to do anything about it was severely limited from the get-go. And I could do what I could, and I did, making videos saying that this is why it's going to be terrible. But as for actually being able to influence policy, especially, forget the Tories, but why weren't Labour listening to the millions of Labour voters who wanted us to stay in the EU because they knew what a disaster it would be if we left? But it's another story. Hey, look, we're on Ginger Island. Let's get back to cutting wood. Sorry. So this is wooden paneling. It's a form of tongue and groove. Quite common over here.
In England, it's called clothes boarding. And the idea being is you move line of sight between each board because they kind of like overlap, like so. The other way is when you get feather edge boarding. So you've got what you call weather boarding. That's when you've got one board sits over the top of the next board like that. And then next.
Oh my God.
What's that like?
This is perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah, because it's 9.5 inches.
Oh, here you go again.
It's 9.5 inches per panel.
Yeah.
And the this last bit of board is exactly 19 inches. Oh, brilliant. That has worked out very nicely. That the line I've got to cut is right down the middle of this bit of wood, so we're going to have no wood left over. That is absolutely perfect. I think we've only got to go up 5. So that works out all right, doesn't it? Right, I need my set square. That's square. Do you have any what? Long screws. What? I don't know, mate.
Let's use long nail then.
Oh shit. Split it. Yeah. That might not be the end of the world. Just look. That split in there. We will see. We will see how we get on. Right, I have my balls now. Time to nail them to what we nail.
First of all, I need to fix that joint.
Okay. So I've got to wait for you.
Yeah, yeah, we
All right. Should I cut some more wood while you're doing this? So there are the pieces there, and they're gonna go. Right. Yeah. Once this G clamp is gone, I'm gonna go this wall here. Boom, 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 boom.
You were humming and hawing over that G clamp. Look how useful it is. It's useful, isn't it?
Yeah. Right. What else do we need? Marcus, is this 7 foot?
That looks about 7 foot, doesn't it?
That's for this door, yeah? So if I go get some more tongue and groove, the 14-foot tongue and groove, and start cutting them out. Okay. Hey Ryan, how's it going?
He brought his thingy back for you.
Because the outside,
Yeah. Oops.
maybe somebody can see.
Oh, okay. Oh, that would not be good. That would not be good. So,
You remember we have one dog where you come with?
Yeah, yeah. With the,
no, I have that. But the stick, the break. No.
It's such a good hammer. It's such a good hammer. Can we fix it?
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay, so
I go to Bocas and live there. Somebody went sometime come out fishing and see me hammock. When I come out, I know fine. Well, the new way by I got it.
Okay.
No, the stick not that.
yeah, okay. No problem.
And so you have to pay. This is you pay for.
You got your cooker.
Yeah, we need to go back and get my cooker.
Okay.
What are you doing today? What are you? No, I'm not going to stay. Okay. It's too much. It's $15 every time you go.
And few,
Yeah,
I understand that. Yeah, if you my model, you don't have to pay nothing, you know.
Well, it's not to pay for fuel. It'll be less. Yeah, we're working on getting you a motor. Don't worry. We're broadcasting live on the internet with our friends. Hello. And they're slowly contributing to the Ishmael Motor for his boat fund, motor for his dugout canoe fund. Okay, well we're going to be doing the woodwork here. So we're going to have a new door here, a paneling there, and a door there, and a door here for the toilets. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. I'm going to cut some the wood. So, I mean, if you just want to chill out, or you want to,
Well, maybe
if you could clear that bit, you know, the bit where there's a mound of silt. But keep the soil clean as much as possible. But yeah, we'll work so maybe next week we can get maybe. And then after that we can make some soil. The people are watching saying, how are you going to stop the island from getting flooded? And I'm like, you dig ditches and you think soil. They're like, you're crazy, what? But yeah, you can do it. Are you right there, Marcus?
Yeah, just thinking of
so when you want go vocal, you just told me and time I talk to my daddy.
You need to speak to Richard.
Okay, we might go tomorrow. We won't go today.
Okay.
Do I need to call Richard?
Yeah, I call him.
Okay. Do you want my phone? I'll use my phone. You have your phone? Okay. So yesterday when we were running around getting things in town, we bought a little 2-ring cooker so that we could actually cook for ourselves, because at the moment we're completely relying on Ishmael's wife, Domelina, who's been making us food every day, and I feel a little bit guilty, you know. But we haven't got facilities for making food here at the moment. So we bought this little cooker thing. It's only like $25. We bought a gas tank and a regulator and a pipe and everything. And in one of the hardware stores that I went into, I left my cooker in there. Now I need to call the hardware store and let them know. So I need my phone, which you're watching at the moment. So I'm really sorry about this. And the super chat's come up. Yorosh, thank you very much. Will that bathroom be usable in foul weather? Yes, Yorosh. And that sounds like a mad thing to say, but we very rarely get winds coming in. So this is the west, okay? This way is west. We very rarely get westerly winds coming in. If we do get winds coming in off the sea, they're generally easterly because the sea is there. That way is mountains. That way is the mountains of Panama, although it's all whited out at the moment because the exposure's not right on this camera. But yeah, no, it's not a problem. But I have actually used this occasionally. Been using the shower or something when there's been a storm and there's been water coming in from this way, rainwater coming in. But look, it's really hot here. It's always really hot. So you don't really need to worry about being cold in a storm. So if you decide you want to have a shower in a storm or use the loo and have a poo in the storm, it's not the worst. It's not the worst. Believe me, it's not the worst. But yeah, so we'll work on that today. I'm going to plug this into a little, it goes on a little stand. It's got a little metal stand. I'm going to sort that out, and then we'll go and make this. We'll go and make this phone call, and we'll get back to you. So we will come back in about 5 minutes or so. We'll be back live. Probably won't be a notification because I've probably used all my notifications for today already. So Marcus, give them a wave.
Hello.
All right, we're back in 5. Okay. See you soon. Bye.